Hello everyone and welcome to Barca News. It's November 14th, 2022 and Barcelona's numbers currently indicate that they are the best club in Europe. Also, Benjamin Pavard has offered himself to Barcelona and there are reports that there are several clubs who are interested in signing Kessie this winter transfer market. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Mo and we'll begin with the news that Barcelona currently have the highest winning percentage in all of Europe. Now under the management of Xavi, Barcelona have won 26 out of 34 matches this season, and that is a 76.47% winning ratio, and with that Barcelona have the highest winning ratio in all of Europe. Now the full rankings are as follows. Barcelona in first place with a 76.47% winning ratio, followed by PSG and Napoli tied for second place with a 73% winning ratio. Manchester City in third place with a 71% winning ratio, followed by Real Madrid and Arsenal, who are tied for fourth place with a 69% winning ratio, followed by AC Milan, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, and finally Lens and Inter Milan. Now this goes to all the haters who are constantly saying that Barcelona should fire Xavi and are constantly posting hashtag Xavi out. Well, there you go. Xavi currently has the best winning ratio in all of Europe. Now that is not the only record that Barcelona have set under the management of Xavi. Barcelona have also set the record for having the highest attendance in all of Europe with an average of 82,000 fans per match. Now the full rankings for the highest attendance in Europe are as follows. Barcelona in first place with 82,538 fans per match, followed by Dortmund with 80,000 average attendance, followed by Bayern Munich with 75,000, Manchester United in fourth place with 74,000, followed by AC Milan with 72,000, followed by Inter Milan, Marseille, and finally Schalke. Now this goes to show all the illusion that Xavi and this new project has created amongst fans, and this is huge because it will not only help the team continue winning by having the support of the fans, but it will also help the club financially, because the higher the attendance, the more revenue the club have, and that will help, that will go a long way in helping the club continue its financial recovery. Now to all the haters that are always saying that Xavi does not bet on the youngster and does not allow La Masia players to play under his team, Barcelona have published an interesting figure which shows that 8 La Masia players have debuted under Xavi. Now those players are Ilias Acomac, Ferran Jugla, Álvaro Sanz, Stanis Pedrola, Mika Marmol, Iñaki Peña, Marc Casado, and Shadi Riyad. Now the figure actually stated that it was 9 players that had debuted under Xavi, because it included Hector Bellerin, who did come up through La Masia and debuted in the first team under Xavi, but I didn't count him because after all Hector Bellerin does have experience in top flight football because he played for several years at Arsenal. Now on to the news that Benjamin Pavard has offered himself to Barcelona through his agent. Now as I reported previously, Barcelona are currently considering signing 2 players for the right back position. Juan Foyth from Villarreal in the winter transfer market and Arnau Martinez from Girona in the summer transfer market. Well, it seems that Barcelona have now another option for the winter transfer market, and that option is Benjamin Pavard. Now the 26-year-old World Cup winner is considered one of the best right backs in the world, and his contract will expire with Bayern Munich in the summer of 2024. Now it's reported that Benjamin Pavard is currently considering a new challenge, and he has reportedly offered his services to Barcelona. Now it's also reported that Benjamin Pavard will not make a decision in regards to whether to extend his contract with the Bundesliga club until he hears whether Barcelona are interested in signing him or not. Now it's reported that Xavi is in favor of having Benjamin Pavard on his team, but this will definitely depend on how much money Bayern Munich will ask of Barcelona, because even though Juan Foyth has a 40 million euro release clause, Barcelona are confident that they can negotiate that release clause down. Now in my opinion, I would prefer to have Benjamin Pavard on the team, because even though he's a bit older than Juan Foyth, he does have much more experience as a World Cup winner and as someone who has won everything there is to win with Bayern Munich, including the Champions League. Now another player that's currently offering his services to Barcelona is Alberto Molero. Now I have talked about Alberto Molero in the past. He's a 19-year-old midfielder who currently plays at Las Palmas, which is the same team that Pedri came from, and he has actually been dubbed the new Pedri, and he's considered a gem in the Spanish football. Now Barcelona were very close to signing Alberto Molero over the summer, however they weren't willing to pay the 50 million euros that Las Palmas were asking for. Now Alberto Molero has stated several times in past interviews that it's his dream to come to Barcelona, and Las Palmas president has also said that they want to see Alberto Molero playing at Barcelona. Well, it's now being reported that there are several other clubs interested in signing Alberto Molero, including Real Madrid, PSG, Manchester City, and Liverpool, who are currently monitoring the situation of the player, and they are ready to make an offer to Las Palmas if Barcelona do not sign Alberto Molero. Now, it's reported that Barcelona's director of football, Matteo Alemany, has a good relationship with Las Palmas president, and he is confident that Barcelona will be able to finalize this deal and that he is not worried that other team will take this player away from the club. Now, with the transfer market right around the corner and with club football being off for the World Cup, the rumor mill has kicked in high gear, and it's now being reported that there are several clubs interested in signing Frank Kessie in the winter transfer market. Now, it's reported that both Aston Villa and Fulham are preparing offers to sign Frank Kessie, and that Aston Villa are willing to offer 17 million euros for Kessie, and that Fulham are willing to offer Barcelona 22 million euros for Frank Kessie. Now, Kessie's agent had in the past addressed these rumors that he wanted to leave Barcelona to look for more playing time, and Frank Kessie's agent said that Kessie is very happy in Barcelona, that he wants to stay at the club, and that he's still adapting to the Barcelona style of play. Now, Barcelona are also reportedly not interested in selling Frank Kessie, so I would put this report under the rumor pile. Now, one player who will leave Barcelona for sure is Memphis Depay, who the club have decided to offload in January. Now, as I reported previously, Depay has asked the club that he wants to leave as a free agent, and Barcelona were initially not willing to allow Depay to leave for free because he has a good market value, and his market value could even increase more if he performs well in the World Cup. But it's now being reported that Barcelona have decided to allow Memphis Depay to leave as a free agent because their priority is to clear more space on the wage bill. Well, now that Barcelona are willing to allow Memphis Depay to leave as a free agent, it will now be up to the player on whether to leave in the winter transfer market and whether to wait until the summer when his contract expires with Barcelona. Now, if Memphis Depay performs well during the World Cup, most likely a lot of offers will come in for him in the winter transfer market, and there's also the consideration that if Memphis Depay does end up waiting until the summer and he spends the second half of the season on the bench, that those offers could cool off. Now, on to the news that Ronald Araujo trained today with Uruguay for the first time ahead of the 2022 Qatar World Cup. Now, as I reported previously, Ronald Araujo has been called up to represent Uruguay in the Qatar World Cup, even though he's still recovering from the surgery that he had back in September on his thigh. Now, Ronald Araujo was seen today training with Uruguay in their World Cup camp, and he was seen running and doing several exercises, which is a great sign that not only is the player recovering from his injury, but it's a great sign that he's actually recovering ahead of schedule, as it was initially anticipated that he could be out as long as 3 months. Now, as I reported previously, Barcelona currently have an agreement with Uruguay that Ronald Araujo will not play in the knockout group stages, and that he could feature with Uruguay in the knockout stages that are due to begin on December 2nd. Now, Uruguay's campaign in the World Cup will begin on November 24th against South Korea, followed by matches against Portugal and Ghana. Now, on to the news that it looks like Pablo Torre will be getting a new jersey number. Now, as I reported previously, Barcelona unveiled their newly renovated men's locker room at the Spotify Camp Nou, and in unveiling those pictures, they accidentally leaked that there are several players who will be getting new numbers in the winter transfer market, such as Gabi, who will be getting the number 6 jersey, Alejandro Balde, who will be getting the number 12 jersey, and Iñaki Peña, who will be getting the number 13 jersey. Well, Barcelona have released more pictures of their newly renovated locker room, and it seems that Pablo Torre, who currently wears the number 32 jersey, will be getting the number 16 jersey. Now, Pablo Torre has been called up to the Spain's under-21 squad for a friendly in Japan, and it's expected that upon his return from that trip, he will feature with the Barca Athletic so he can continue getting more playing time during this World Cup break. Now, we will end today's video with 2 brief updates. The first one is that AC Milan are currently considering ending Serginho Dest's loan and returning him to Barcelona. Now, Serginho Dest is currently not faring too well in Serie A, and he's actually only started in 2 matches so far, and as a result, AC Milan are currently considering ending his loan and returning him to Barcelona. Now, per this report, Barcelona have now made the decision that Serginho Dest will not be incorporated back to the team. So if AC Milan do decide to end his loan, Barcelona will immediately look to sell or loan Serginho Dest. Now the second update is that Samuel Umtiti has recovered from his injury and he's now playing once again with his new team Lecce, where he has become the leader of the defense. Now this is great news because Samuel Umtiti is currently on a free loan, so the more matches he plays, the more money Lecce will have to pay Barcelona. And it's also good news because the more time he plays, the more likely he'll recover his previous form, and that will increase his market value, which will help Barcelona offload Samuel Umtiti permanently this upcoming summer transfer market. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I'd like to invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I'd like to invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And as always, peace, Barca.